Hey guys, Jfarr here. The Bandit Camp is a rewarding and lucrative safe zone that offers gambling, utilities, traders to purchase scrap, and a pad dedicated to purchasing helicopters. The Bandit Camp can be easily found on the player map as it has the most visible vending machine icons. The camp is connected by dirt roads, unlike the outpost which is connected to the central main road surrounding the island. The Bandit Camp does not spawn with a dedicated freight tunnel entrance, making it more difficult to safely get to when compared to the outpost. You can learn more about the freight transit tunnel in my earlier dedicated video. Once you have arrived, the camp will be surrounded by a safe zone. Make sure to put away your weapons, otherwise you'll be targeted for 30 seconds, which can be seen by the red crosshair icon at the top right of your screen. If you shoot, your timer will increase to 1 minute, and if shot by a turret or hidden NPC, it will max out at 5 minutes. The timer will reset if you go back into the outpost and get shot before the time is up. The Bandit Camp is like the outpost in that it has 7 trading NPCs, which are the same as the vending machines, however each one is visible and not grouped together on the map. Each trader is found within their own dedicated house supported above the swamp with signs in front of them indicating what they sell. Firstly, there is a trader dedicated to farming and light equipment. Next is the exchange trader, which allows you to sell your resources like cloth or corn for scrap. Close to the exchange store we have a weapons dealer which sells high tier weapons, attachments and clothing pieces. Next we have the second scrap exchange store which allows you to sell more resources and components for small amounts of scrap. The next trader sells building supplies and road sign gloves for an affordable amount of scrap. Second to last we have the trader which sells food, water, seeds, shotgun rounds and a mixing table. Finally we have the vehicle parts dealer within the compound with the helipad who sells medium quality parts necessary for a functional vehicle. The Bandit Camp is the only location to purchase the helicopters. Originally they spawned randomly around the map, however you now must purchase them at the helipad which is surrounded by the wooden compound. To purchase a helicopter you must speak to Airwolf, who is a trader next to the pad. This is the only trader who opens a cutscene like menu in which you exchange dialogue. After talking with the trader we can purchase the minicopter and transport helicopter. The minicopter will cost 750 scrap, while the transport helicopter will cost 1250 scrap. Once you purchase a minicopter, it will spawn on the helipad, blocking any further purchases until it is moved. There is a 5-minute grace window that stops other players from stealing or damaging it. If you wait after that 5-minute window, the helicopter will be reclaimed, meaning other players can now take it for free. Don't worry if you didn't bring spare fuel, as each helicopter you purchase will come complimentary with 100 low-grade fuel. Lastly, if you land your own minicopter on the pad or the grace period is removed, and a player makes a purchase for a new helicopter while yours is parked there, it will be destroyed. The Bandit Camp also features a dedicated gambling room with a spinning wheel, Texas Hold'em and slot machines. Additional Texas Hold'em tables can be found around the monument inside the smaller houses and the extra room within the gambling building. Regarding the spinning fortune wheel, we must take a seat and turn to one of the scrap deposit boxes. From here you must place your scrap into one of the numbers and it will be unretrievable when the wheel spins. Each number corresponds to the wheel and the payout you will get. So if I put 100 scrap on the number 5, I will receive 500 scrap profit plus the 100 scrap I originally put in, totaling to 600 scrap. The chances for each number is 48% for 1, 24% for 3, 16% for 5, 8% for 10 and 4% for 20. Now let's have a look at the slot machines. You'll want to sit down and deposit your desired number of scrap. From here you can increase the multiplier, which will decrease your total available spins since you now have access to bigger jackpots. Exit out of this menu to start spinning. At any point you can hold E on the machine to access your items, to take away the winnings or your original money. Additional utilities found within the Bandit Camp include 2 recyclers within the gambling building, a research table within the house that holds the trader for produce exchange, a repair bench and a level 1 workbench in the building that sells the farming equipment, a metal shop front for trading with players, and a drone marketplace terminal to purchase trader or vending machine items from around the map without the need of travelling there. I have a dedicated video for the drone marketplace which talks about the tips and functionality of the utility. Here is an overview of all the utilities found within the Bandit Camp. While within the bandit camp, you're completely immune from damage dealt by other players. Even if there is a sniper out of range from the turrets, their bullets will not damage you. You can still die by fall damage, environmental effects, or the NPCs. The safe zone will also mark you as an enemy after sleeping there for around 10 minutes. However, if you do die, other players cannot loot your items, meaning you can return and take your stuff without worry. The bandit camp is surrounded by NPCs and auto turrets, which will target any players who have recently dealt damage or are banned from the camp. It is impossible to deal damage to the auto turret or NPCs within the camp, making it pointless to fight back if targeted. Even though players can't kill you, it doesn't stop them from attempting to steal. Remember when using any utility to remain inside of it, which stops other players from opening it and taking your items. And don't be AFK to stop players from pushing you away from the machine. If you decide to fly or ride in with a horse, remember to always stay within the vehicle, otherwise players will attempt to steal it. If you fly in with a minicopter without a second passenger, expect other players to hop into your vehicle to troll, since you cannot shoot them out. You can attempt to get unwanted passengers out of the vehicle by flying over the wooden compound walls and putting them into the spikes. Sometimes there are ores or animals within the vicinity of the bandit camp safe zone. You can't use your tools or weapons to harvest their materials due to the restrictions applied by the safe zone. However, the rock is the only tool you can use within the camp that has harvest statistics. So if you see stone ores, you can pull out your rock and harvest it without the fear of any players killing you and taking your resources. The bandit camp is like the outpost, but emits a different and more eerie vibe. However, it is just as safe and rewarding with additional utilities such as the helicopter trader and gambling building, which promises to double your riches. My personal favourite items to purchase from the camp includes the LR300, 16x scope, road sign gloves and minicopter. That's all for this video, thanks guys for watching and I hope to see you in the next one.